welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can see from the extra introduction, is a graduation inspired makeup tutorial, which is why I'm wearing my little cap and everything, since I am also graduating next week with my bachelor's in psychology, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way this look came out. It's very simple to do, yet it looks classy and elegant, and I'm just really happy with it. So if you're interested in seeing how I create this look, please keep watching, and if you like the video, please don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel as well. And yeah, let's jump right into the video. For this look, I wanted to keep it not natural, but very simple and elegant, clean, and not too many colors. So I'm thinking that I want to do just like a brown toned, a little bit of black and some shimmer, and just pop on some lashes and keep it really pretty and elegant. So I'm gonna go to my trusty Colourpop palette. This is the I Think I Love You palette, and the reason I'm choosing this palette is because it has a lot of beautiful neutral shades. It has like a lot of good colors like browns and the black, of course, for transitioning and everything like that. So I'm gonna go first with the shade Fancy Face as my first transition color, and I'm gonna apply that on a fluffy blending brush. This one is by e.l.f. Cosmetics, and so I'm just gonna get a little bit of it and apply that into my crease and blend it upward. Just very light color. Blend it out smoothly, I find it best to have a very light hand when you're blending up here towards the top. If not, we can go back towards the end with a very light pale shade and blend it out at the top. Just gonna get a little bit more. It's very light. The good thing about these eyeshadows though is that they are very buildable, so you know, you can add more and more gradually so you can get the color that you really want. And I'm blending it out pretty high up there because I want the colors to stand out, and that way I can maximize my eyelid space and add a little bit more shimmer towards the end. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye, and I'll be right back. So now that I have both eyes nice and blended out with the first transition shade, I'm going to darken the crease just a little bit with this darker brown shade from the same palette. Oops, I moved the camera. With this shade from the same palette, and this one is called Screw It. These names are funny. And I'm going to take another blending brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics and just get that shade and put it more towards the outer corner. And I have a very light hand for this one since it is darker. So I can slowly build up the color. As you can see, it is darker than the first shade. And then I'm just going to blend it out upwards. See, it did darken it up just a bit. To give it a little bit more dimension and depth. Okay, so now that we have that nice and dark, I'm gonna go in with another shade, and this is from a different palette actually, again from Colourpop. And this one is the All I See Is Magic palette. It's very dirty because I use it a lot. But I'm gonna take a slightly more orange shade, and it's this shade right here in the corner. I just love this palette. It's just so diverse and pretty. So I'm taking this little orangey shade, and it's called Go-ish. And I'm taking that same blending brush and just getting a little bit so I can warm up the colors a little bit more and just add a little bit more color to it. It's just to build up the colors just a little bit.
To make you think a little longer, you're making me stronger, making me stronger.
Now that we have those shades built up, I want to darken the outer corner just a little bit. And so then I'm going to go back to the Colourpop palette, the first one, the I Think I Love You palette. And I'm going to take a more, oh my god. This is a crease brush by e.l.f. Cosmetics, and it's smaller than the other two brushes, but it's still as fluffy. So I'm going to take the black shade right here, and this one is called Rule Breaker. And I'm going to be very careful with this shade since it is very, very pigmented. So I'm going to take a little bit on the tip of the brush, and then I'm just going to tap it off. So I have to be very careful with this one so I don't overpower the entire look. And then I'm gonna go into the outer corner and just darken that corner just a little bit and blend it out into the crease. And I'm just gonna build it up slowly since it can easily overpower the entire look. I'm just kind of packing it on, and then I'll go back and blend it out. So then I'm going to take my blending brush again and blend it out. So as you can see, it adds a little bit more dimension right away. I think I want it just a little bit darker. Now that I have both eyes, the transition shades and everything in the black, and I'm happy with it, I'm gonna move on to the eyelid. And so I was thinking about doing a cut crease, but I'm trying to keep it real here, and I know that me personally for my graduation I'm not gonna have time to do a cut crease since I have to be there since 7 in the morning. So I'm probably not gonna have time to do that. So I'm just gonna put on some shimmer shadow on the eyelid. And these are just some swatches of the shimmers in the Colourpop I Think I Love You palette. And so I really love this shade, but I don't think it goes too well with this look. So I'm going to probably do these two shades right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a, this is a packing brush. And I'm going to spray it a little bit with my Mario spray, just to kind of wet it a little bit. And what this does, it'll kind of pick up the eyeshadow a little bit better and help out the application. So I'm gonna take the first shade that I swatched, which is this middle shade that I swatched, and that one is called Howdy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit on my brush, and it picks up a good amount of eyeshadow. And I'm gonna apply that on the back half of my eyelid, so like around here. I'm gonna pack it on instead of swiping it, so I'm just packing it on. And then I'm gonna swipe a little bit. I haven't felt this in ages, and I know keep it like about 3/4 of the way, and then I'm gonna put that lighter shimmer shade. So now that we have that, I'm gonna take the other side of that same packing brush, and I'm gonna get this shade right here, this lighter shimmer shade, and that one is, I believe, Girl's Bite. And so I'm gonna get it on the other side. Oops, forgot to spray it. And spray it one more time. And you see it picks up a good amount. And I'm gonna apply that in the inner corner, right around here where I left off from the other one. And then I'm gonna try to blend them together a little bit. Now that I have the top complete for the most part, I'm going to do my lower lash line. No, where's my brush? That's my brush. Oh. And so then for my lower lash line, I'm gonna go back with the shade Screw It, which is this darker brown shade. And I'm gonna take that dense crease brush, and I'm gonna dip it into the dark brown and apply that all over my lower lash line. Have the dark brown on my lower lash line. I want to darken it up just a little bit, so I'm gonna take this brush, this like angled brush right here, and I'm going to dip it into the black from that same palette, the shade right here in Roll Breaker. And I'm just gonna like dip it in there and put it as close to my lash line as possible, and then I'm gonna smoke it out with the brown. So this brush picks up a lot of pigment, as you can see, so I'm going to try to be careful to not overpower my lower lash line and just apply it as close to my lash line as I can. As close as I can. So now that I put it as close to my lash line as possible, I'm going to go back in with my blending brush, and I'm going to smoke those two colors out together. That's done. I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. So then I'm gonna take the shade Rowdy, which is this lighter shimmer shade right here. Let me swatch it real quick. It's just one swipe, and it's that shimmer shade right there. And I'm gonna just take a packing brush or a crease brush and put it right in the inner corner. Just around right there, just very lightly to brighten it up just a little bit. Okay, and then so now I usually do like a dramatic wing, but for this look I really like the way it came out, just like that. I might do just a very light wing, so For that, I'm gonna use my Jafra liner. It's the Inkwell liner, and this one is in Onyx. It's the black one. So I'm gonna do a very small wing, or my definition of a small wing, and a very thin line. I'm gonna try my best to make it thin.
You're making me stronger, making me stronger.
So now that I've attempted and sort of succeeded to do a baby wing, all that's missing is some mascara, and of course I'm going to use my Maybelline Lots of Lashes mascara, and I'm also going to be using some fake eyelashes. And so the eyelashes that I'm going to be using are some like dollar store lashes, so let me just put those on and I'll be right back. So now that I have the mascara on and some lashes on, I was looking over this look and I was thinking that maybe it would benefit from some blush. And since this is very like warm tony, very neutral, I wanted to keep the blush kind of like a peachy, kind of orangey color. So I'm taking this kind of orangey blush, and this is from like Mary Kay. And I don't know how long I've had this blush for, but it's a very good blush and it's super, super pigmented, so I have to be careful how much I use. And I'm just kind of sweeping it across very lightly, since it is very pigmented. It's a nice little tone to it.
Ain't no luck, finding real love, gotta know where to look. Time moves.
Blending it out, because it was a little bit much. And so the next thing is highlight, and I'm going to take my trusty Anastasia highlighting kit, and yeah, found it. It's my Anastasia Glow kit. And so, oh no, it's broken. Damn. Oh man. Well, I can't show you which shade I'm going to get because it's all broken, but I can try. I'm gonna go with the shade. No, I can't. Amber Gold, because that one's a little bit pinky. Oh, I got highlight everywhere. It's called Amber Gold, and it's like a rose gold kind of highlight color. And I'm taking that on this brush, and I'm just gonna put it on the high points of my face. Ugh. Oh no, highlight everywhere. Highlighting all the high points of the face and looking nice and shiny and glowy and beautiful. I think my last step is to apply some lipstick, and so I'm going to apply my Morphe lipstick, and this was a collaboration lipstick. It was limited edition, so it's I don't believe it's available anymore, but this is in the shade Vinyl. Can't really see it. No, it says Vinyl. And so I'm just gonna apply that, and yeah, I think we'll be done. that's it for this tutorial. This is the completed look. I hope you guys like the way it came out. I am really happy with the way it came out. It's simple to do, yet it looks nice and elegant and classy, and I think it's gonna look really great for graduation. So if you guys did enjoy this video, if you did find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to leave it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, that's it for this tutorial. I just want to say a big congratulations to the graduating class of 2018. Whether you're graduating right now in the spring, in the summer, in the fall, congratulations. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.